Rochester. All right, we're going to switch gears now, and we're talking about military families and making the dream of college come true. With us today, Margaret B. Davis, President and CEO of the Marine Corps Scholarship Foundation, along with Sergeant Major Patrick Wilkinson, a wounded Marine Corps veteran and military parent. Thank you both for joining us. I have to say that when I was reading about this scholarship, I thought this is just another example of how the military, in particular the Marines, take care of their own, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We leave no person behind, and It's an honor to be sure we honor Marines by educating their children.
Right. Let's talk about this, the history and mission of the Marine Corps Scholarship Foundation. It does have a history.
We were started actually in your great state of New York about 52 years ago, and we are the oldest and largest need-based scholarship provider for any military children. Leave it to the Marine Corps to make sure they do a great job of that. And this year alone, we awarded $6.6 million of scholarships to over 2,000 wonderful sons and daughters of Marines in need. And these Marines have served from today at the tip of the spear all the way back to Vietnam and even Korea-era Marines, their children. So we're helping Marines for a long, long time. Just in New York, we've got over 60 students from that state, and in the Rochester community, about 15.
That's great. So, yeah, that's the great thing. And Sergeant Major Wilkinson, if I could bring you in on this, you yourself,
Yes,
you were injured in 2008, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But your daughter
I was wounded during what we call a leadership engagement.
Okay. And that was in 2008. Your daughter, though, is one of those students who's being helped by the Scholarship Foundation, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, indeed. Right. We went through the whole process at the beginning of the year, and after doing a lot of research and word of mouth, we found out about the Marine Corps Scholarship Foundation, and we went through the application process that they had online, and my daughter was fortunate enough to be one of the recipients of the Scholarship Foundation's scholarship.
Yeah. The great thing about this
Allison has a...
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Allison receives a very special scholarship named the Heroes Tribute Scholarship, and the Chicago dinner that's being held tonight actually helps make that possible. We've made a commitment of up to $30,000 for each of Sergeant Major Wilkinson's children for their post-high school education, vocational technical training, or for colleges and universities. And that's possible because of the wonderful Americans who believe in what we're doing and how we're administering these scholarships. This is an investment in America's future. We're really an investment program, not a charity.
Yeah.
And how can we not invest in Sergeant Major Wilkinson's family? Look what he's done for this country.
I was just going to say, I mean, this is a man, you know, you've done so much for our country, and this is in our, you know, maybe you might say it as a way for people to give back, but in your case, I mean, it's helping your children in their future. But there's a lot of people who, whether or not they are military or have military in their background, want to help. So if there are people watching this interview right now and want to pay tribute to someone in the military who's fought for their freedom, how can they get involved? And how can they help out this mission? And like you said, make sure that these children of those who have served our country so bravely can go to college?
Absolutely. Well, we invite you to go right to the website, and that's www.mcsf, Marine Corps Scholarship Foundation.org. And get involved. There are lots of ways to make a contribution, be a volunteer. We have a wonderful event, 52nd Leatherneck Ball in New York City this coming May. We'd love to have participation there. And most importantly, to just realize that these children, Sergeant Major Wilkinson's 3 kids, are a great example, are raised on honor, courage, and commitment, and they can't wait to do great things for this country. So a contribution to the foundation goes right into the scholarships for children like his.
Well, Sergeant Major Wilkinson, thank you for your service. We appreciate everything that you've done and for sharing your story with us today.
Oh, thank you as well.
Thank you.
And good luck to your children. They've got a bright future ahead of them. And again, if you're interested, make sure you go to 13wham.com, click on the green Find It button. You'll find more information on how you can help. We'll be right back after this.